What's up, y'all? It's Jam and Sam, and today we're going to restore Victory Road from Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire. Now, I'm going to drag in my MIDI, give it MIDI out with Fruity LSD, and then I'm going to go to Sound Bank 63. That'll be my instrument set. Nice. Okay. So let's grab this first channel. Ah, we have noise. Nice. Okay, so let's take that, and it looks like we have not only just hi-hats, but like we have like a sort of an introduction, a fade-in noise thing. All right, so let's go drag in our noise channel. I'm gonna mute the sound for this because this is gonna be loud and annoying. Okay. So we have our noise sample. Now let's go copy it. Find first empty, call it drums. I do believe, do we have drums at the beginning? No, it's all like melody stuff, I think. Let me see if there's any, some of it might be a timpani or a crash. Nope, that's all melody. Okay, so this will go, we'll remove that space when we paste. So let's cut and paste, and now the space is gone. Okay, that's really loud, so let's, first of all, I want to know, let me, see how much space there, no, how much, what that sounds like in the original. So I'm curious because there's like a, there's a long one, and I think, let me see where it changes. See, like, it only changes once, so that means that there is like this sort of sustain. It's going to be a sustain one because there's a long note. There's some long notes in there, so that means. Yeah, that's strange to me because it's like has this sort of fluttery sound to it. Let's see. Let's normalize that. Let's remove the silence at the beginning. And then let's remove GBA Muse Ripper Shameless Self-Promotion tag. Okay, that I don't want to play. Let's play this. Actually, I think those are rapid notes. Yeah, that's just a bunch of rapid notes. No, so I don't have to worry about that. Let's see, this will be, so let's just set it what we usually do, which is like a little bit of hold and nothing else. And then this is going to be super loud, so let's go and give it a mixer track, drag in our default, and set it to be -9 dB. Now let's set the hold even less. Nice. Now let's call it noise. And now so that makes sense that we would change here, and that's where there's the long one. So let's remove this, and let's clone it. And then let's sustain it at 25%. And then we'll put, what note was that though? I think it was a G. Yeah, G7. And then, but that wouldn't make sense. Let's see if we have, if I can hear how it... Yeah, see, it fades in, so we really just want it to kind of sustain all the way. And then we don't have to worry about the hold. So, let's go and grab that envelope. Yeah. So we really only need this one part. The rest is irrelevant for that channel. So let's copy that. And then this is going to be offset in the original. So it's going to be offset by a bar. So let's go and do channel noise to channel volume and do like that. There we go. That's a good sound. Let's lower it even more to 12. Nice. Love it. Okay. Now we've got our noise. So let's now go and then off to the next thing. Got a trumpet. Okay, so let's add in our, we also have strings. Let's add in the sound canvas. And then we have synths. So let's call this trumpet. And then we'll go and give this 150% volume. And we'll go turn off the reverb and make this a SC88 Pro Map brass trumpet. Now, let's go, okay, so it's pretty clear which notes our trumpets are. Okay, so that's good, and then this is all our synth bass. But it's not playing right now, and that's kind of concerning. For some reason, unless these are, no, it's just a glitch in the MIDI. Okay, so now let's find first empty and call this melody. And then we go and paste the trumpet there. And then we'll Alt-C to make it channel 1. But we want to pull that transient out of it again, so let's give it a envelope controller. Let's put our envelope like this. Remove the release. And then we want to go and copy the notes. Wait. Go to melody and copy the notes to the envelope controller, and then we want to tell the envelope controller to control the trumpet's volume. And now we're going to lose volume because it's dipping down, so let's go turn the scale up to 200%. And then we have, so now we have a volume increase that we want to introduce here. All this stuff, and some of this is probably going to be strings, so we shall see. Now to implement this volume, we're going to want to go to trumpet volume 1 and put it here. And then, let's see. This is the only part. So this part doesn't really matter. We don't have anything. We have now something here that this matters. This doesn't. And this doesn't. Okay. Nice. Okay, now let's give this a mixer track. And we'll drag in our default. Let's call it trumpet. Let's give it some more saturation. Love that pop on it. Nice. Let's give the highs some more attention. Let's see. Nice. Maybe a little bit too much. Give it 1.5. Okay. Maybe that's too much on the saturation. Nice. Love it. Okay. Now, we have some string runs that we want to copy. Put my cursor here. Go to melody. And then clone this trumpet. And call it strings. Well, no. What the... Okay. Now let's paste it here. And Alt-C to change it to channel 1. And then we go and make channel 1 an ensemble strings. Nice. Sounds good. Okay, and let's see, this has no panning or anything. Oh, it does have panning. Actually, most of this has panning. And all this is trumpet for some reason. Okay, so we have lots of changes in panning. Let's copy this. Then we'll go to the melody and then send this panning to the trumpet. Now this we can remove this right here because it's meaningless for the trumpet. And then the same for this. And also this. Now we will go to the strings and let's also paste this. But now this is irrelevant. Wait, is it? No, it isn't. But this is. So is this. And so is this. Okay. Now, let's go give this a mixer track. Actually, let's go get our volume. No, wait. We already got the volume for the trumpet, and the strings don't have volume. Just have a static volume, I think. Actually, no, it does change a bit. So let's copy this. Go to melody, strings, and why? No, let's hold Alt and push the strings down under the envelope controller. Now let's paste this here. And then we want to sort of, let me choose the pencil and wow, okay, undo that, and I'm just gonna delete all this. Try to get it as close as possible to here. And we can remove this and this. Oh, wait, but not that. Okay. And remove this. Okay, now the strings are really loud because they've got 200% volume on it. Let's turn that back down to 150. Nice. Now let's give it its own mixer track. Drag in the default. And I'm going to turn the saturator up. Actually, let's boost the volume a little bit. Let's go to 175. Yeah, there we go. Now we can hear that saturator going. A little bit too much. Nice, okay. Now let's turn up the exciter some more. Nice, now let's boost the highs. And actually turn the... Nice. Turn the turn the saturator down too. Nice. Lovely. Okay, that's good. Now let's call this strings. And now I want a reverb bus. Let's make a random track dock to the right and call it reverb. And add a reverb channel. And then let's change it to a hall shape and set it to 12%. And then we'll give the strings reverb, the trumpet reverb, and not the noise. Nice. Okay. Nice. Okay. We have a, well, actually, we need this synth down here first, which is pan center. There are no volume changes. Okay, so, and this is going to be, I do believe it's a pulse. Yes, so let's drag in our pulse. Let's remove the release. And we will copy this. And we'll go to find first empty, call it bass. And then let's go to the pulse and bring it here. That's really loud, so let's go, may give it a mixer track, drag in the default, and call it pulse. And also remove the chorus. And now the important part is let's set it down to 15 dB. Let me remove the exciter because we don't want that much brightness on it. It's a bass. Nice. Okay. Now let's move on to the next one. We have a French horn. So let's go and clone. Oh, we also have tubular bells. Clone our strings and hold Alt, push down under the MIDI track. Now let's call this French horn. Add more strings. Let's normalize our stats. Also, our volume needs to be normal. Volume is 75. Let's normalize that. Now for the strings too, I'd say strings aren't being controlled. I think that's one reason why it was so we had needed that 75% to begin with. Let me go back to a melody and make sure. Yeah, that sounds good. Okay. Now, nice. Okay, now let's clone the French horn. And let's make it a tubular bells. Now let's go chromatic percussion, tubular bells. And then we have more strings. So now let's go and grab all our French horn notes. Not that. Oh, we have more trumpet too. That's strings. Ah, we have flute too. We have more French horn here. I'm using Control and Shift to select things without ruining the rest of the selection. We have more flute. We have some flute here. Let's deselect this. Select this. And then select this. Okay. Now let's copy and go to melody. Go to French horn. No. French horn and paste. And Alt-C to change to channel 1. Wow. Okay, that's really loud. This is 75. We have this set to volume 75%, but let's change it back to 150. And let's also do that for the tubular bells, since that'll have the same problem. Okay. And this is still strings, so let's go and change it to brass French horns. And let's turn the cutoff up. Nice. Now let's go and give it its own mixer track. Drag in the default. Call it French horn. Give it a reverb. Let's give it some more brightness. Let's give it, yeah. Now let's turn that brightness down. Okay. Now let's go and grab our volume belonging to the French horn and paste it on the French horn's main line. Okay, now I don't really want it that bright still. Let's see. Let's turn it back down to normal. And then we want to bring that transient out. Well, actually, I want to remove the parts that aren't for the French horn. This part, this part. This part. This part. This part, let's try to get it down to like right here. Whoops. Nah, let me zoom in here. There we go. This part is not good. This part is pointless. Wait a minute. No, it's not pointless. Nice, okay. Now let's go and grab our panning. Copy and go to melody. and paste. This part is pointless. This part is pointless. This part is pointless. And then that's all. Okay. Okay, now we want our vibrato. Now we have some parts to fill in. So this... So after 2 beats, I think that's when the vibrato comes in. So that would mean... Okay, so that means it would probably be right here. Nice, and now the rest is just like that. Nice. Okay, now let's go and copy this to the melody. Go to Project, French horn, and then scroll down until we see gray. Go to Mod Wheels, and then paste. Ah, yes, I just started streaming, actually. By the way, yeah, thanks for... Ah, yes, it was a good song. Great efforts. I like it a lot. I think I'll be editing that track further. Very nice. Welcome to the stream. And the Discord. Alright, so we have our vibrato here. Now, this is going to be... probably going to want it to be stronger. Let's turn up the, turn the vibrato speed to 25. That sounds right. Nice. Nice. Now let's go and select our other instruments. We have a tubular bell. And I don't know if we have any more tubular bells here. Let me check. No, we don't. That's just that one note. Okay. So we have one tubular bell note. Let's copy this. Put our cursor here. Go to tubular bells. Paste this. Select channel 1 and Alt-C to change. Now I have to make this tubular bells. I don't remember if I did that. Yes, I did. Okay, perfect. Now let's give it its own mixer track. And let's drag in the default. Now let's give it more saturation and excitement. Let's call it Tubular Bells. Give it some more brightness. Why is this thing just not resume? It's supposed to resume where I want this. Okay. Nice. Now let's give it reverb. You can turn it down now. There we go. Okay, now let's go and take our next instrument in this channel. Trumpet. Here's more trumpet. Okay, that's all our trumpet. Just a few lines kind of hidden in here. Okay. Now let's go to melody, trumpet, and we will paste this here. Let's Alt-C to change this to channel 1, because I don't believe this is like going into anything else. Okay. So yeah, these are all solo. So now we just need to meld our automations into there without disrupting the others. So we will go find our automate. Let's see. So here's one pan. And I think that's, yeah, that's the other one. So let's go and select all this, but I want to snap it to a bar. So this will go right here. And now we go to melody, go to trumpet pan. And now I want to meld it with this information, but there's something in between here. So I'm just going to copy it one bar at a time. So let's go to that thing. And now we go to this, copy, and we're going to go to melody, trumpet pan, and paste. Actually, we're going to cut this first because it's going to be extra space. Yes, let's do that. And then, we have more trumpet. No, we actually don't have any trumpet until it changes, so that's good. And then the second part, we want to go and copy this one right here. So now let's go to melody, trumpet pan, and we will paste this here. Actually, we'll delete this space first and then paste this here. Now, this part, we've interrupted this part. So what was it before? It was that, like that. It goes, so we need to go back to here now. So once this part comes in, we'll just go and paint it back. I want to paint it back. Okay. So now we successfully... Wait a second. That never changed right there. I was looking at the fridge horn. Oh my god. Okay, let me undo all that. Okay. So now we pasted that part right there. Because that's for this part, the new part. Why? Okay, so that's for this part, and now we don't have anything else until the next line, so we're good. Okay. Now we have successfully melded our trumpet line together, but we need to recopy the notes to the envelope controller. There we go. Okay, now what else do we have? That's we have our flute in here. I know that. We also have strings. Here we go. Okay, some high-pitched strings. Did I get this note whenever I went there? I'll have to check. Is that strings? Why is this not playing? What? Is those notes just not... Why is those notes not playing? That's crazy. Wait, are we, like, do we have low volume or something? Wait, this is a different channel. What? Why am I in this channel? Did I copy those, I want to make sure I copied those trumpets right now. Oh, and that other part I was talking about before actually wasn't the trumpet, it was something else. Okay. So, I actually have strings where... Wait. Oh yeah, that was the part I was checking on. What is this? Is this something I copied? No, I didn't get... I missed a note there. Okay. So let's copy that note then. Go to melody. And paste this here. But this has to go to the trumpet, not here. So let's paste this here. And Alt-C to change. Nice. Now, I think the saturator is a little bit too strong there. So let's dial that back a bit. Or maybe it's the exciter. Nice. Can go a little more with that. Nice. And also now I need to recopy this as well so that it catches the envelope controller. And now, but it's still panned in the left left channel, so I think I need some headroom. And it needs to change a little bit early for that kind of thing. So let me go and just kind of take a little sliver out of this. I can take like one step, and then now that ensures that we'll hear no. Nice. Nice. Lovely. Oh, that's a French horn. I was wondering why that didn't make a sound. All right. So that's good. Okay, so now I've successfully melded all of that together. All that trumpet stuff. So now let's go and I'm going to go and grab my strings now. Wow, okay. Okay. I think that's all. There's no more strings in here. Just a little string line. Okay. So now let's go to the strings. And we will paste that here. And Alt-C to change it to channel 1 since there is nothing else here. And we'll go grab our automation. I'll just want to play this for a second. That's a little bit too distorted, I think, and it's a little too bright. We can turn our brightness down. Oh, that's actually perfect. Nice. Now that's a little bit... That's perfect for the trumpet. Okay. Now, I want to go and grab my volume here. So volume is going to be this level right here. And let me go to melody, volume, and then delete this space and paste. Now it's here, but I think we might have some more strings there. And before that, no. Nice. That's still a little shrilly. Let's go and take this down a little more. That's perfect. Actually, let's take that down all the way. Yeah, just no. Okay, that's good. Now, I want to get on my flute now. Let's do the flute. Let's clone our tubular bells. And let's go and make it a pipe flute. And, let's go and grab our flute note. Well, actually, let's call it flute first. And then let's go and grab our flute notes. I thought there was some flute notes here. There's nothing right here. No. Here we go. Ah, did I get that last note here? Because this is like... I want to know if I got that last note for the French horn. I did, and I actually got this note when I shouldn't have. We don't want that. Okay, and now... Let's see. I want the flute notes. Nice. Let me go and reselect those other flute notes because I lost that. Okay, and that's all for the flute. So let's go copy this, go to melody, go to flute and paste, Alt-C. Ooh, that's too bright. Let me give this its own mixer track. And then go and drag in the flute. Drag in the default, call it flute. And then give it reverb. Now let's up the saturator a little bit. Nice. Okay, now let's go grab the automation for the flute, which includes this volume. We have some volume stuff. But there's also some part of the flute over here. Let's see. Okay, and then that's all for the flute. Okay, I want to snap this to a bar. Copy this section right here. Go to melody, go to flute volume, and paste this here. And now we can remove this little trench horn section here. Okay, perfect. Now let's go and what was I thinking? I want to go and grab the flute's panning. Flute's panning is just going to be center, so we don't need to worry about that. Now we have some vibrato on the flute. Sounds like, do we have any on the trumpet here? I think. Ah, okay, this one belongs to the flute. Okay. So that means this is almost all for the flute, except for this little tiny one in the middle there. So let's go to melody. Go to project, generators, flute. Scroll down until we see gray. It's going to be a long one. And let's go and grab modulation wheel. Paste this here. Put 0 everywhere else. And let's turn the speed up to 25%. 25. Nice. Now we can remove this part because it doesn't matter. Oh wait, no, not that. Ah, okay, come on. Where does this have to be so difficult? So let's go and we're gonna zero in on here. And then we remove just this right here. Okay. Lovely. Now that means that there's probably some part of the French horn that has a irrelevant vibrato. So let's go to French horn modulation wheel. Now let's remove all this stuff. This belongs to the flute. Now why is this? Sounds like it has a lot of vibrato on it. I think it just needed that, it's just a glitch. Now was that, this was, no. Nice, okay. Okay, so that's solid. All right, we're done with that channel. Let's see what we've got next. We have more sample channels. Wow, this is a complicated one. Okay. So now we have some strings. Let's see where else we have strings around here. Probably this run right here is strings. Press Control Shift. I'm going to select all this. Control Shift, select. All right, we have more strings here, and then it ends with strings. Okay. So now our strings start at the very beginning, and we can remove this. This is meaningless. Okay. So let's go to melody, strings, and now do we have any overlap here? We do. So some of these runs are like going in opposite directions on top of each other. So now what I want to know is, do those runs have different panning? If not, we can leave them in the same channel. If so, we're going to have to change something. So now this one is panned to the left. This is the other string run. And that one's panned to the right. So we do have a spread panning on that string run. So that means we need to put this in a different channel. So let's go, I'm gonna select this note, Shift C, and we're gonna select channel 2 and Alt C to change. So now what we just copied is in channel 2. We're gonna go to channel 2 in the strings and make it strings because it's by default it's just a piano. Let's go to ST88 Pro Map Ensemble Strings, remove the reverb, and then now we have strings there. Now let's solo the strings. Nice. I like it. Okay, now I need to go and the first one problem is that the panning is on the main line of the strings. We want this only to affect we're going to cut this and reset the main strings, the main panning. And we're going to go to generators, strings, and we're going to go take this panning to pan 1, paste it there. And now we need our panning for the main string line, which is see, it's going to keep the same volume, I guarantee it. At least I'm pretty sure. So for this part, let's see. We want this. So here's the strings in the beginning, and so we're going to have strings throughout. So we need to go and copy this whole thing. And we're going to paste this to, this is panning, right? I forgot if I copied panning. So we're going to need to go to pan 2. And actually, if I have some panning here, oh yeah, I copied that. So I need to copy the main line strings volume. No, but I don't know if we have differences there yet. So let's go to pan 2, paste this. And this is meaningless. We don't have any strings here. I don't think so, no. Oh wait, we do. Okay. Cut that, and so we have a change there. So this is meaningless. This is pointless. Ah, but this part is channel 1. Or at least, let's see. No, actually, everything but the runs is channel 2. No, this is channel. Oh yeah, so this part is irrelevant. Yeah, I can see the color change there. Okay, so this part is irrelevant. But this part is also, no, this is channel 2 as well. This part is irrelevant. There's no notes here. Something else is also irrelevant because there is a space here, and something has to be creating that space where there's no notes, so it must be automation. Ah, here we go. This is the culprit right here, I do believe. Yes, okay. Now, that's all good. Let's go and grab our volume in this channel. Why is it not playing? Oh, because I isolated. Okay, so let's copy that and let's go to volume 2 of the strings. Now, but we have volume on the main line, I think. So let's cut this and make this, bring this to volume 1. And then we'll reset the volume on the strings. Now let's go to volume 2 and remove the irrelevant ones. Yeah, there we go. Wait. This part is irrelevant, but then we want to keep this. This is for channel 1. This is irrelevant, but that's not. I just removed the 2 of those. This is irrelevant. All right. Perfect. Okay, now we're done with we're done with the strings in channel 4. Let me see if anybody's here. Generation 3 is one of my favorites. Super stoked that you're working on this. Thank you, Joe Cool. Welcome. All right. Now, let's go for our tubular bells. Here we go, more tubular bells. Control Shift and select. Okay, so that's all our tubular bells for this channel. Let's go copy this to melody. Tubular bells. Paste. And now none of this occurs at the same time as the other tubular bell. So let's change this to channel 1 and do Alt C. Now let's go and get our volume. So this is kind of always the same volume. This is going to be always 60%. Well, except I didn't check the end there. There's another tubular bell line at the end. So this part, so it actually, oh, it's 59%. That doesn't matter. That's basically 60%. So we have 60%. And then the other tubular bell line is, which occurs right here in channel 3, is going to be 71%. So we do have a change. So let's go and copy this. But we don't need, actually we only need this part really. So let's copy that. And actually we're going to want this at the beginning of the line. This is going to be pasted here, but we want it at the beginning, so let's go put the cursor here. And then we want at here, it changes the volume to 71%. So let's go and grab that. So we'll just go and paste this here. Go to melody. Let me go zoom in here. Okay, so now we paste this value here, and then we Control I to insert. Wow, that is, wait, wasn't it? It should be like 60. Why is it 72 here? That makes no sense. Let's go and grab the other automation again. So that means we have, why did it open in a new window? I don't want that. Okay, so we want this automation here. Which is, why is it 72? I thought it was 60%. Okay, well then that's, okay, that doesn't matter then. We can just take this all away. Take it all away. So it's all the same volume after all. But now this is way too shrilly. Way too bright. Let's remove that. Okay, and the saturator is pushing a little too much. Okay, good. You can have a little more brightness on this. Nice, okay. Now, panning-wise, this is gonna be panned to the left, but I don't hear it because I just isolated this. Okay, so this is gonna have, and then it changes panning when we get to the I forgot to copy that panning actually. This one note pan is 11% right. So we want to start out with, we'll start out with 45% right on these notes. Then go and paste this here. And then we'll go to Edit Events, Control I to insert what we have. And then in that moment, when we get to this part, we will go and turn it to 11%. Copy value and go to Melody, Event Edit on the note pan, and set this step to bar. And actually we want half a bar, or a beat. And right here, we want to, let's see, we want to paste the value and Control I to insert. There we go. Nice, okay. All right, now the next thing we have is a trumpet, I think. We can't hear it because I've soloed the tubular bells. Okay, so we do have, I just need to mute this one out. Why am I hearing two things at once? Oh, because I have this enabled too. Wow. We have a trumpet. This is French horn. Here's more trumpet. Control Shift, select. Now we have one more trumpet. Okay. Now our first trumpet is here, so let's put our cursor there. Let's go to melody, trumpet, and paste. Ah, this one has a different rhythm. So we're gonna need to put this in channel 2. Alt C. No, wait, does it? But it is going to yeah, it kind of does because the notes are, yeah, there's different notes. Okay, so that means we want this to be channel 2. In channel 2, we want to make a trumpet as well. SC88 Pro Map Brass Trumpet. And we need to remove the reverb, but we can't put the envelope controller on the main line anymore. Now we want to send this to trumpet volume 1. And then we're going to remove conflicts, so it removes the other one. And then we're going to want to use a different controller. We're going to clone this and have volume 2 be controlled by the articulator 2. And then we're going to go select this note, Shift C, select them all. And then we're going to go to envelope controller 2 and copy this down. Okay, and now, nice. Now I can't really hear any problems, so I'm going to say that. I'm going to say that is this, like, I can't really hear the note at all, actually. Yeah, actually I can. Okay, now I can. And let's just say, I don't, okay, good. I don't have any automation here. And now it's a little loud now. So let's go and turn down the saturator. Actually, we can turn it back up, and I think I'm gonna compensate by, I think we have like, yeah, 200% on this thing. So let's just turn that down. Nice. Okay. Now, the only problem is we might have an independent volumes on the in between the channels. So I would need to now control a different set of volumes, which means that I would probably have to separate these into 2 different channels. So let me go and Shift C and cut this, clone the trumpet. Now, do we have a, yeah, I do. So I'm even controlling that separately. Let me go now make set Fruity Envelope Controller 2 to control this instead. And then let me go put this right here. Now let me set this to be channel 1. And this is really quiet for some reason. Let me reset the panning here. Now I can take this stuff and send it to trumpet 1. Or just the main line. Now this has no stuff yet. Yeah, so what? Oh yeah, this is why we have it. Oh, it's already, yeah. So I want to go now and turn this back up. It's just really quiet and I don't know why. Oh, probably because the volume 1 of here is, yes, that's it exactly. There we go. Now this is also quiet. Ah, wait, did we need this to, oh yeah, this is already being controlled because we have volume changes on the main line, which means I'll probably want this one to be controlled by the internal volume as well. So this will be here. And then let's reset this. Now, let's go see if we have any sort of volume controllings on this. This is not what we want. We want... Okay, so we have that. And why? Oh, I can't hear this because I've soloed the trumpet. Okay, so we do have some volume changes. Let's go and copy this. Actually, I'm going to start here since the trumpet starts here. Okay. Now let's go to melody. Go to this trumpet and paste. But I want to mute out all the other instruments here, so I can sort of isolate the trumpet. Now this is really where we want everything to start. And then this is irrelevant. So is this? Oh wait, that one's not. And this I want to be under its respective thing. Okay. Okay, so this... Is that really... This one's really for that? Hold on. So that should happen there. And then... I think this is off. This is like lopsided for some reason. Let me go and copy this again. Ah, I think I had... Wait. Yeah, hold on. So this... Go to here. Can delete... Wow, okay. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Now this is this kind of the start of it all. So we can remove this. Okay, also this. And also this, I do believe. Yeah. And this, so basically all of this. Okay, so now the only thing that concerns me is this part. Sounds really strange. Yeah, that doesn't need to sound that intense. Yeah, and this doesn't need to be that loud either. That's good. And that means that this one doesn't really need to be that intense either. Nice, okay. Okay, now we have panning for this trumpet. That means this is just gonna be here. Actually, let's copy it just from where the trumpet starts. Okay, now let's go melody, trumpet, pan. Paste this here, but we want it to start from here, so let's control insert. And then these are relevant. This is irrelevant. This is irrelevant. Okay, good. And then this is all irrelevant. Okay. All right, so that's, let's see, do we have vibrato on this? No. So that's all for our trumpet there. Whew, okay, that was a lot. Let's see, do I have any messages? Jay Hooney, welcome Jay Hooney. Glad to have you here. All right, so now we have what else in this channel? Does it change? Did I get that change in panning? There's a change in panning in the tubular bells. So I have this going here in the panning. That is not, let's see, that's not what is, I think I copied the So this part should be panned 11% right. I'm pretty sure I got that right. Yes. But now this part is wrong, I think. Yeah, because it changes. I think I only got one part of that. Let me copy that. Go to melody. Paste. And now this will be deleted here, but we'll paste this part in. But now I don't hear anything. Why? Because I've disabled the tubular bells for the trumpet. So now this is 25% right. And then it moves. And then for that final note, it changes again. Okay. Now, let's see what else we've got in this channel. So we have French horn next, but I only want to hear this one channel. This is trumpet, we don't want that. Oh, we have strings first. Strings happen first. Okay, so we want that. Control Shift. I swear I got this already. No, I did the trumpet already. I think I just had this in the other channel too. Okay, so that's good. And we have more strings. Ah, yes, there is another string sort of run here. Okay, so this is like the third part of the strings. Part 3. Okay, so let's go to melody now. And then we'll go to the strings. Paste. Ah, this is the same thing, huh? What did I copy? Did I copy this? I copied this already. I think I skipped ahead of the trumpet and started copying the strings part. Because this... Yeah. I skipped ahead, definitely. Because I got that trumpet, let's see. Okay, so then now I just get the French horn then. Okay, so more French horn here, Control Shift. Okay, so that's my French horn line for this channel. Let's copy this. Go to melody, French horn, and we'll paste this here. This will be channel 2. And then we'll re-enable our French horn. But this sounds like a piano because I have to change part 2 to a French horn as well. Let's call it SC88 Pro Map French horn. Turn up the cutoff and turn off the reverb. But this one shouldn't have vibrato on it. So we really need to separate this out. So let's go Shift C, cut, and clone the French horn. And let's move this down here. And actually, this trumpet belongs here too, if we Alt push it down, because this happens in this channel. And now so now we just put this, where was I? Where was my place? It came after this string run, yes. But this now needs to go in channel 1. Let's hear the French horns by themselves. Now it's pushing the saturator a little too much. Let's turn that down. Okay, that's good. Okay, perfect. Now let's go and grab our volume. Why is nothing playing? Oh, because I isolated this channel. And it looks like it remains the same volume. Okay. So, yeah, we don't need to worry about that. But as long as it's the same as the other French horn. Yeah, it's the same. Okay, now we just need our panning. Wait, no, it's not. I was looking at another thing. So this one is lower. Let's copy this value and paste to this one. And then we'll copy the other value. I think the other French horn had its like changes in it. Yeah. Okay. So we don't have any changes in this French horn with the volume. Wait a second. Oh, this is the wrong one. Yeah, no, the volume doesn't move around at all. Okay. So, let's go, we can take our panning for this. So it's moving around. Okay, so we want this little piece right here. And we'll go to melody, French horn, paste. I think we want some bass on, more bass on this French horn. Yeah. I think I really want to zero in and catch that fundamental. Yeah, lowest frequency. That's good. I like that. Okay, nice. Now, let's go to the beginning, and I think we also have sort of a, we have a little more punch to it. So we're gonna go drag in an envelope controller for each of these guys. And we'll make it just like a sharp thing. Let's remove the, wow, okay. Remove the release, and then go, this already has some stuff on it, so I'm gonna go to generators, French horn, paste this here, and I'm gonna go link to controller, articulator number 3, and then I'm going to copy the notes here. Let's hear just this first one, just this one. It's got some glitches on it. Maybe we need a little release. Yeah, no, I think it's better without that. Let's remove that. And then this is gonna be sort of 100. Why, I feel like it's louder than it used to be. Did this one, yes, okay, this one's fine. Maybe this one can handle a automation, like envelope controller. We shall see. Let's go and link French horn volume 2, volume 1 to the envelope controller number 3. And then let's make it a very sharp, detached thing. No, I feel like that's making it jump around too much with the panning. Okay, so let's just keep it as is. It was fine. Did I put volume on here? No, I didn't. So let's go and grab our volume. Oh, I actually have some more panning for this thing. I have the other half. Where is that? Okay, so it's just this right here. Just static. Doesn't jump around at all. Let's go to melody. Paste. Okay, I think there's a volume thing that's not working here. I think we forgot to reset. Yeah, we still have to reset that. I feel like this is too loud overall. I feel like the trumpet overall is too loud. Maybe too much bass. Let's give the flute some brightness. And turn it down a little. Nice. Okay, now let's get volume for that second French horn. Dun, dun. So let's go. So that's the sets right there. Okay, it's pretty much the same. Wait. Did I get the volume change for that trumpet? Let's see. I feel like this one. Why does this sound like a French? No, it's layered with the French horn. This is supposed to be 66% volume. Yeah. Okay, so I got that change. Nice. Okay, now the French horn volume mostly stays the same. And then, let's see. Yeah, that's right. This is like 60%. And then it goes to like 59%. Okay, yeah, so it's the same. Okay, so now what else do we have in here? Wow. Okay, so we got everything. So ideally we should have 1, 2, 3 almost 3 layers of a melody at all times. There's only a few dead, well actually there's a lot of dead spots. But should be at least 2. Let's see. Actually, I think it's only 2 at a time. Nice. Okay, that's going well. Now let's go move on to the next thing, which is, oh, we have more strings. We have a piano. More timpani. So a lot of timpani and then some other stuff too. So let's grab these strings. Let's go now to melody. Put them here. And then this will be channel 3. Alt C. Now let's change it from a piano by default to strings, to SE88 Pro Map ensemble strings. And let's remove the reverb. Now, we don't have volume on the main line, do we? No. Okay, so now I want to grab my volume. And there's like a little sliver of something weird, like I don't want that. No, I don't want that. That's a mistake. And then this, I don't know what this is for, but that's not going in there. Okay, so this will go to the strings, go into melody. This will go to strings. Let's see, project, strings. This will go to volume 3. Yes. So I want to select channel 3 so I can see. So the only other thing belonging to channel 3 is over here. So now this is irrelevant. And then this is irrelevant. Nice. Okay. Now I want to grab my panning, which is mostly center. I don't even know if the strings have any panning here. Okay, no, the strings are all center. All right, so now I have, let's see, what else do I have besides timpani? Okay, so let's go get the timpani then. Let's just select everything that's not timpani, because there's a lot of timpani here. I think all the rest of this is timpani, except for this. Now let's Shift I to select everything that is not that. Now let's start our selection. This is thirds. Let's start here. Go to melody. Actually, let's go find verse empty and call it. No, we already have drums. Let's go to drums. And then this will be, is this going to be somewhere else? Wait. This is in the first channel, which means that we need to move our hi-hats over a bar. Actually, not really over a bar. We just need like one beat. And then we need to put our downbeat here. Because now, let's move this over too. Wow, that's loud. Because now we have a timpani that goes in the drums, and we want to clone this French horn to make room for this, so to be the change for this timpani. Let's reset our stats. And let's make this a strings orchestra timpani. Let's call this timpani. And then we're going to go and paste this here. Wherever it is. Okay, here it is. Okay, it goes here. Now let's set this Alt-C to make this channel 1. And let's give this its own mixer track. And let's drag in the default. Call it timpani. Give it reverb. Let's give it more bass. Turn the timpani down. We don't want it peaking more than 6. Nice. But I do want it to have more saturation. Let me mute out this noise because I don't want that right now. Give it some more excitement. Nice. I can hear like sort of the breath in it. It's nice. Not that there's breath in a timpani, but some static. I can hear the crispness. Lovely. Okay, now the next thing here is all these piano notes. So let's grab those. Copy and go to, let's go, I think this is part of the bass. Yeah, it is. Okay. So now let's go clone this timpani. Actually, first I need to make sure that the timpani doesn't have any panning or anything. Wait, why am I still doing stuff in here? I should be down here. Actually, everything here was center except for that thing. Yeah. And there's nothing even over there, so. Let's check on our volume. Ah, we have some fade outs for the timpani and the volume. Okay, let's copy this. Go to drums. And now we have kind of a specific sort of amount of space to remove. So let's see. I know that I know I don't want this. I want to know exactly where in relation to the timpani this starts. Okay, so this starts at the downbeat note for the timpani. First downbeat for the timpani. Okay, so let me delete that and then paste this again. And I'm gonna cut this out. Whoops. No, let's... No, I don't want that either because that's not what I... that's not even hardly any of it. Let's see. Let's go and copy this again. But now we go to drums and volume for the timpani is here. Let's cut this, but now I want to insert this space. Wait, that's hold on. Control insert, and then we'll move the tag. Now this is irrelevant. Nice. Okay, that looks right. But I think that's kind of pointless because the timpani already fades out anyway, so I don't think we really... But it does change, it does get louder, significantly louder, like this. It's not as loud as this. And then it gets significantly quieter, but this last part is irrelevant. Okay. And this is like... Oh, I don't need the exciter on this. That's what's pushing this over the edge. Gonna put this back to 9. Why does this feel so loud? I don't know. Okay. So, oh man, that flute sounds nice. Thank you, Alexandra. Welcome. Now, this is going to be, let's see, we have anything else in this channel? I don't think so, because after that it's all timpani. We have the... we have that piano. Yes, that's what I was doing before I forgot about the timpani volume. Let's go and call this piano. And then let's go make this a piano. Now let's go and grab that riff. We're going to take it to bass, because it's a bass. Put it in with that synth. Okay, and this is going to go in its own mixer track. Drag in the default. And let's give it some more power. I think I want to EQ this to have like sort of a... But this is a bass, so it really can't be... Okay, so that's good. Now let's give this reverb. Oh wow, this is like... I forgot to change this to channel 1. That's better. Thought I heard like reverb that wasn't from the thing. Okay, now the panning for this is switching around. So let's go copy that and go to piano and paste this here. Nice. Now this pulse, did it have a... Yeah, it did. Okay. Okay, and that's all for that channel. Let's now we have some pulses. I think this is another layer. No, this is a different instrument. Oh wow, that's out of tune. Or off tune, off key. It's not out of tune. Kind of dissonant. So this, I think this stays a pulse. Wait. Oh wait, this is for this channel. Okay. I see, this switches around a little bit. This one switches to super pulse for a little bit. So let's drag in our regular pulse. I see. So, okay. This is our second pulse. So we already have a pulse here, but this is for the bass. So we're probably gonna want to mix that differently. So let's go drag in also our super pulse. And let's see, this has that envelope on it. So let's go and select all the regular ones. Regular pulse notes. Let's listen for whenever it switches. Ah, here it is. Okay, so there, we want to select that. And here it switches. And here it also switches. And then it stays that way. Okay, so now let's Shift I to select all the other notes. And then go and copy that. Find first empty, call it synths. And then we'll go to our pulse number 2. Paste this here. Oh, that's really loud. Wow. Okay. Let's go and check out our panning for this. Panning is all the way to the left, all the time. Not all the way to the left. Well, 96%, that's practically all the way. Let's go to our synths. Wow, that is loud. Okay, let's give that a mixer track. Let's go to pulse number 2. Let's drag in our default, but remove the chorus. Then let's send it to -15 dB. Reduce it by 15 and make this pulse, let's see, 2. And then we will, let's see. We'll set this to be all the way to the left. Nice. Now let's go and once again select the second pulse, the changes, the second pulse channels. I think it was, here it is. Now hold Control Shift, select this. And then everything from here on out is the super pulse. Okay. Now let's put our cursor here. Copy and go to synths. Pulse 2, paste this here. And now this will also be all the way to the left. And it can go in the same channel. It occupies the same sonic space. Okay. Now the next part. Let's actually check for volume stuff. We have some volume stuff here. Let's copy this. Go to the pulse. And then this part is probably irrelevant. This is the end of the song. Okay, and the volume stays the same for the super pulse, so we don't need to worry about that. But it is different from the, wildly different from the other pulse, so let's go and copy that amount, since it's in the same mixer track. Okay. Now, do we have any vibrato? Yes, we do. But it's not shown. That's because we probably only have a little bit of it. Which that means the missing one is the only vibrato we have. It's probably this little riff right here. but I don't know how much it is. Let me go listen to the original. Let me put this here. This would start here. So let's go remove this. I can't even really hear that. So I'm going to say there's probably vibrato on that. Probably just vibrato on that phrase. So let me see. Let's go to that first, that second phrase. That's like. And let's make this, let's control I first. And then let me just paste some vibrato in here because it's probably just that whole phrase. Perfect. Okay, now the next channel is going to be this. Oh, this is the rounded pulse. Does it stay that way? Or does it change? Ah, it does change. So this one that it starts out with is the rounded pulse with no envelope. Oh, it's the same though. It's the same wave. But this one changes. This one is the triangle. So we change. So from here to the beginning, we have a rounded square. Let's go rounded pulse. Let's go drag in our rounded pulse. And this has no envelope, so let's just take that off right now. I can hear the change. So the change is here. So now let's take everything from here to the beginning. And we will put our cursor here. Let me select a beat so we can, it's not as big. Okay, let's go to the rounded pulse and paste this here. Now let's give it a mixer track because it's very loud. And then let's drag in our default. Remove the chorus. Go down to 15, reduce it by 15 decibels. And then we'll call this pulse. So let's call this super pulse. And now let's see if we have any more notes from this, because I remember it was like jumping around a bit. Actually, this is here. This is our triangle. And then this is also the super pulse. Let's go and grab that. Okay, actually I'm gonna need to coordinate that with the patch notes just to make sure. And then that's a meaningless change, so everything here, yes, it's also the rounded pulse. Okay. So let's copy that. And then we go to synths. Paste this here. Okay, and now what kind of panning do we have for this? Is it just, yeah, it's just right all the time. Okay, so let's turn it right, turn the knob right, and then the volume changes around a bit. Okay, so that changes in volume a little bit. This is the... Okay, so we'll just copy that whole thing over to the pulse. Nice. Nice. Okay, now let's go grab some of our other channels. Let's see, really the only other channel we have, the triangle channel. Okay, so this... I also want this on the screen. Let's see. So it starts here. Let me just select... So this... And then this part is not. This right here. Okay, that's all. Just these arpeggios, really? So let's copy this. Go here. And then we will add in our triangle. Paste. And this has like sort of a bowed articulation, so let's remove that. But it's really loud too, so let's go and give it a mixer track. Drag in our default. Call it triangle. And then let's turn it down minus 15 dB. Let's remove the chorus. And now this is going to be all the way to the right, so... Wow, that's some psychedelic arpeggios right there. And now this, I just want to make sure that this is like changing, not changing. Yeah, that's good. Okay, and this has some vibrato, a lot of it. And it has fill in our missing information where we have let's see, the vibrato is usually so on the previous one, let's see. Wow, this is a weird interval. Okay, so this, let's see, thirds of a step. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8/3 of a step from the main note. Let's see. Okay, so the note ends here. So we would count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this literally just starts right here. Nice. Wow, let's forget about that. Okay. All right, nice. So let's copy this information. Go to synths. Paste. And now this is a really sensitive knob, so let's go and take this down to like 25%. Okay, nice. All right, I think we have some information here that's like, yeah, we definitely have some meaningless information at the end there that's like and dragging it out. Let's see. This. Okay, that's good. All right, whoops. Okay, so now the volume. We get volume already? Yeah, we just got the volume change, but I don't know if we added that to the other one. Yeah, we didn't. And let's now remove this. Okay, so that's good on that. Let's see if any of them are detuned. Ah, yes, we have a pitch bend here. And then something... Okay. And then something's missing there in the beginning. Okay, so let's go now put this in the pitch. We don't want it there. It gives us a bunch of space here that we don't want. So let's put this here. But what could be here? I don't know. Let's scale this because it's probably a lot bigger. All right. Nice. Hola. Welcome, Night Slash. Hi, M-Kid Combos. Welcome. All right, so... Okay. We have some drums here. Nice. We have like a splash cymbal. So let's copy this these crash cymbals. And let's go to drums. And then let's go and clone our piano. And then we'll call this crash. Now this is going to go to channel 10 because our drums live in channel 10. Wow, that's really loud. Let's go send this to B. And then let's go to part 10 and make this a SC88 Pro Map Orchestra. Now why this is so loud, I don't know. But let's go and give it its own mixer track. It's probably something in the mixer track. Why am I in here? I didn't ask to be in here. Never opened that. Okay, so let's put this here. Call this crash. Give it a reverb. Remove the exciter. Let's go to drums. Let's turn this down. And let's, it's naturally naturally that crash is panned 55% to the right. Let's go and, to the left, so let's go and compensate for that. And now look, our volume is lower, so we can put our volume back to normal. Nice. Now we can go get our splash cymbal, which is not gonna be in part of this thing, so... Let's go here and go to drums. This goes here, I do believe. No, here. Yeah. Actually, we want it in a different thing. We have a crash 2 for this. Let's put this in normal pitch. And let's make it, we can put this also in the crash thing. But it's really loud, so let's turn it down. Nice. But let's give it its own mixer track because it's kind of like it has too much bass and not enough highs. So let's just go and put this into the crash. And then let's reduce that bass. Nice. Okay, that's better. All right, now I think this is in the wrong place. This goes here. Yeah, that fits a lot better. Okay. And then in the original, that's not playing because I isolated this channel. Okay. think I can maybe reduce that a little more. Make it a little shorter. Okay, yeah, that's good. All right, so now I can move on to whatever's next. We have more synths. We have a square. And then we have the pulse bass continuing. So let's go and let's see if we have any, what our square, well, let's drag in our square first. And then let's go and give this a mixer track. And then we're going to drag in the default, remove the chorus. Also undo that. Let's call this square. And then we're going to turn it down to 15 dB. And then we'll go select all our pulse or square notes. But that's the only square we have, which is kind of strange. Oh wow, we have more strings in there. Okay, so now this is, let's see, so we just need these two notes really. Let's go to synths, paste this here. And do we have any volume changes? Is that like, no, it's just that one thing. Let's call this, paste this here. Okay, now our pulse bass is here, and then I'm guessing this continues. Yeah. So everything now with a, yeah, this is all just that. Okay, so now let's select all of these notes. Copy this. Go to synths. Oh wait, let's go to, we already have our pulse bass, so let's do that. And let's send this to bass, not synths. Now this is in the wrong place, I'm sure. So look, we have this going here. I'm sure it clicks in like that. So let's go and check on that. Yeah, because this is where the pulse bass exists in the first part. And in here, let's see, we have it there, and then yes, the pulse bass just goes here. It fits very nicely into that spot. Okay. Okay, and now that means we want to just take all this stuff and move it here, along with the piano. Nice. I still think that piano should be considered a bass. Okay, so now, given that square is supposed to be in the right channel completely, and then this, okay, that's the strings. Now the volume, the pulse bass is still the same volume. Okay, and then after that, all we have is just these strings in here. Wow. Okay, so let's copy this, go to melody. And then we will go to strings. Now this does not intersect with anything else, so this can just be channel 1. Now our pan, we have some fading out for this. So now let's do this. Select all of this here. But my snap is too fine for all that, so let's go. Okay. Now let's go to melody, strings, and let's go to channel 1. Let's go to generators, channel 1. Generator strings, volume 1. And now I lost my selection. Let me go back and get it. Now, let's see, we are here. Let's copy this. Now go to melody, volume 1. And now let's delete this. Wow, I deleted it twice. It lagged on me. Okay, now we have this here. Okay, that's good. Lovely. All right. Now, that should be all we need for here, but we have panning there too. Yeah, we have a static little 50% left pan. So let's go to melody, check out strings pan 1. So we have some stuff here. And this starts here. So that means that from here to here, from here we want 50% pan. So let's make this, I don't even know how much that is. Hold on. This is 50%. Let's copy this knob and paste it here. And then let's Control I to insert what we already have. Oh, it's already there. Wow. So the other strings are usually panned this way. Okay. Nice. Okay. So now let's move on to this. We have more trumpet. So this has a static 62% left pan for the trumpet. And there's no vibrato. And do we have any more trumpet notes? Nope. Okay, so we copy this, go to melody, go to trumpet, and this can be, let's see, should we put this in trumpet 1 or trumpet 2? Again, it doesn't matter. We can put this here. Okay, so we put this here. Now let's go and copy this the notes back to the envelope controller. And I want to solo the trumpet right here. Okay, and now we want to Go to this. This looks like it dips down. So the volume is going to be right here as follows. So this is going to be 62% left. Let's copy this knob and go to melody, and this is really the only line we have, so we can use the main line. Now that means here, or like somewhere around here, yeah, right there is good. We're going to want to insert, or we're going to go to the trumpet. No, we already have it insert. Let's paste it. So we're using the main line, and then we control insert. And next time we already have it changing. All right, so that's good. And then as far as volume goes, we have 77%. Let's copy that knob. Do we have, wait, that's here. So we have volume here. This is going to be 62%. So we'll go put this here. Okay, so we'll start here, and we will go and paste this. It's basically the same, so that doesn't matter. We'll just insert, yeah, whatever. Nice, okay. All right, so yeah, now we just have some more tubular bells, but I muted out that, yeah, there we go. So let's copy these notes, go to melody, tubular bells, and let's Alt-C to change it to channel 1. But let's solo this. Okay, and now our panning for that moment is switching around. So let's select all of that. Copy and go to edit events. Let's paste this in here, and now we have it. But it's switching around, and this is also a meaningless kind of thing. But we need 2 separate channels because this is gonna the notes have release. So what I want to do then is take every other note and switch it to a different channel. So let's go boom, boom, boom. Now let's select channel 2 and Alt-C to change. Now we'll hear it as a piano for now. But I just want to see that it's switching. Yes. Okay. So now this will be channel 2 will be a SC88 Pro Map tubular bell. Turn off the reverb. And now let's go let's cut this and move it to tubular bells pan 1. And now we will go and copy this to pan 2 as well. Let's reset the main line, the main pan. Let's paste this here, and then we'll go. So this will all be. Let's choose the pencil. And then this will be all that's relevant. Wow, okay. So this, and then we'll remove this. Actually, all of this. It's just a straight pan, so we can just cut this. No, wait, we can't, because this, we need this to take first. Yeah, now it's there. Okay, now we can cut this. Okay, and now in pan 1, we can remove the rest of this. Oh, wait. Why are you doing that? Okay. So now we have 2 different layers. Nice. And I want some more distortion on that, I think. Nice. Oh, that's why I took that brightness down. Yeah, that's too much. It's a little louder, too. Nice. Even that's a bit much, because I hear that crackle. Lovely. Okay, and the volume here is what? Okay, so the volume here is normal. And then, yeah, so it's, yes. Okay, so that's good. Now, we finally got all the pieces. Let's go and put it together. This is a huge song. Very complicated. Not a long song, but a very complicated song. Synths go here. Bass goes here. Actually, I think the bass goes here. Yeah. And then let's unsolo this. And then we have drums. No, bass, no drums. There we go. Okay, now let's master this. Okay. Our highs are behaving so far. Let's cap these highs at 9. Now let's cap the mids at 3. Okay, now we don't have enough bass, so we want the bass to be here. Okay, let's give our timpani some more bass. Nice. Let's turn it down. Solo it, I want it to be between 6 and 3 and 6. Or between 6. At 6 exactly. Nice, now we got some bass on that. Let's check out our pulse bass. Let's call it pulse bass, just so we don't get it confused. Now this, I want to have more bass. But it's still not making enough bass. I think I want it to have more power. Okay, that is enough. Okay, that's good levels. Nice, that's our bass. I think we want more French horns. Nice. Oh, the flute can be more front and center. Well, actually, not that front and center. Maybe the tubular bell's a little bright. Now let's loop it. Okay, now let's select it and Control V to duplicate it. Ooh, I'm getting stiff. This is a long one. Okay, hold on. So after doing Ruby and Sapphire, do you plan to do some themes, some of the themes that are, I think, specific to Emerald? Yes, there are like 16 tracks that are specific to Emerald that we will do. And those will be at the end. You can turn down the mids a little bit. The mids are a little bit intense here. Now that bass is peeking into the mids a little bit. Okay, now let's do some A and B comparisons. I think that splash symbol. Yeah, that splash symbol is panned to the left. Oh, it's here. Okay, so it's panned, it's not panned in the MIDI, so we'll just estimate that pan. Sounds like 50%, I'd say. Nice. 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 Wow, that is not what I wanted to do. To brighten the strings up a bit. Nice. Nice, I'm digging it. Okay, now let's talk about an ending. Let's see what we want here. I think I'll just end it like this. Yes, this is a perfect ending. Nice. And then we'll just let this ring out and we're good. I like that. Simple. Nice. Okay, so let's save that and we'll call this done. Alright, y'all, this has been a long song. We've been here for like, must be 3 hours now. Almost 3 hours. 2 hours and 48. Alright, y'all. So this will probably not be on YouTube tonight. This will be on YouTube tomorrow. Alright, y'all. And then tomorrow we will also come back with what's next? The cool trainer's eyes meet when you meet the cool trainer, when you confront cool trainer type people. And then we'll probably also go on to Elite Four appears. Alright, y'all. Thanks for coming to the stream, and this will be Jam and Sam signing off. Until next time.